is Dr. Theo and I'm a chiropractor, and today I want to just talk about these things. Phones. Who doesn't have a phone these days? Very, very, very few people. If you're like me, I've actually got two of them for a couple of businesses that we have. And so it's said that we spend more and more time on this device. And so what I wanted to go through today is a little bit about the posture that people have while using a mobile phone or a tablet device. One of the biggest concerns that we have with people using these devices is the position of the head and the neck relative to the shoulders and pelvis. One of the biggest concerns that we find is that more and more patients are presenting with headaches, migraines, vision issues, sinus issues, neck pain, shoulder pain, hand pain, all due to poor related posture. It's said that people check this device roughly within 30 seconds from waking, and sometimes checking the screen up to a total of 3 hours per day. And I know for teenagers that can even be double that. And so let's go through what we see most common. So what we see most common is people sitting in a chair, although this is a chiro bench, sitting in a chair with their phone. And rather than having the phone at eye level where we want to see the phone being used, even supporting the arm with a hand under the elbow using the device, we see people holding the device right in their lap, double-handed, head down. Now as you can see in this position, although I can see my phone nicely, my head has basically tilted forward as far as it can into full flexion, putting a lot of strain on the neck, the skull joining the neck, and the muscles going in the back. So one of the problems is that with this is that as we hold this position for long periods of time, we actually start to stretch the ligaments, start to strain the spinal joints. And if we do this repetitively over on a daily basis, the neck actually, instead of maintaining a curve in the neck, starts to straighten out. And this can lead to severe headaches, migraines, blurred visions, shoulder pain, arm pain, and so on. So we really want to take the phone from our lap, bring it up into eye level, holding the phone in front of our eyes. Quite often we're checking these phones just before bedtime. There's a whole bunch of reasons why that's not a good idea, because the light of the phone going into our eyes actually stops melatonin production, and melatonin is the hormone that allows us to sleep. So when we actually look at these screens, it affects our sleeping ability as well, let alone the posture, because again, if you're in bed, you're laying down, probably 2 or 3 pillows propping you up, and you're still looking at the phone in this position. So we're consistently in this posture. I want to show you an alternative posture that you may be able to use in your bed if you were going to use your phone in bed or a tablet, or you can advise your children to use your phone and tablets in these ways, because their spines are much younger, they're still developing, and are much more susceptible to neck pain, headaches from using these devices. So let's have a look at this other posture. So what we're going to do is, imagine this was the bed at home. We're going to put our elbows down and we're going to keep our head up and maintain our eyes on the screen. So by doing this, we actually remove the forward flexion on our neck and we maintain that curved position while looking at the screen. Although this is still not great for your spine, it certainly puts a lot of less stress on the neck, and that's what we want. Let's look at the next posture. So for the next posture, we're going to use a wall. Anytime you're at home or kids are using these devices, we encourage them to get on the floor, rest against the wall, the knees up at about 45 degrees. Posture, we keep our elbows tucked into our legs, keep our head touching the wall, maintaining a neutral posture. We can keep our eyes level at the screen, and we maintain less stress on the spine. We are going to be using these devices, especially our children. We want to make sure that we maintain proper head posture so that we can prevent future headaches, migraines, back pain, All these things that we're seeing more and more cases of simply because we're spending more time on this. We're not going to change our use of this, so we really need to change our posture so that we cause less harm using these devices. That's our message for today. Have a fantastic week. As always, if I don't see you in the clinic, look after yourself. Any questions, leave a comment in the video under the video below. Otherwise, God bless. Until next time.